Shout out to everybody, thank you for tuning in to the Packet Ganja Show. Now let's begin. Candy dabs all around from the left to the right. Super Audio is the network, spark up the live.
Both an audio and eyesight, Packing Ganja Show take flight. So fire up the episode, that be so tight. Just finished hump day, use the blunt and a jet. Pack a bowl in the bong, take a dab, we get halfway.
Let's go.
Oh,
It's the Packet Ganja Show, let's go!
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 Yeah! What's good, y'all? It's that time again.
What time is it?
A little starter time after 7 p.m.
What time is that
The
for?
Packing Ganja Show. Now to my right, here's my man Bill Packman, a.k.a. Paki-chan.
Jello.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. That's right. The Packing Ganja Show. Now we introduce...
What the fuck, Packy?
And I'm your boy Paraganja. And of course we got our Invisibles rock phenom.
Our friendly neighborhood pescatarian, because he's not vegan no more.
And then our captain, Dre Day all day.
Alright, that was the garbagest intro ever, but go ahead. I blame Paragon.
It's actually the best timing though.
Fucking no. Alright, whatever.
Kind of a better timing one. You kind of hit it. Like,
Whatever makes you feel better, buddy. So
Yeah.
I guess you missed the guess, see?
That helps me sleep better at night. You know what I mean?
So who's the guest?
And today our guest is, man, we got family back in the building. You know, again, we got my man Mike Mansun in the house.
And I would like to say,
S-U-N, Paragon, say it again. This the new best friend, Mike Mansun, neighborhood MC, knowing how I do it. Delivery, very, very fluid, just like water. You oughta couldn't have a clue, because Mike Mansun told you what to do now. Let's get down, and I got a brew in my hand, but about to get down with my man Packy Can, cause you know we got a gram and about to light that shit off the top of the top. To the top, Mike Manson, don't stop, cause you don't want this to creep with that non-stop hip-hop, and don't flip-flop, cause we keep it from the top.
Yeah.
Very high.
yeah. Now when Paragon says we got family in the house, literally this cat is family because we go back years, like more than 10 years,
Yeah, we go back a minute.
back to the urban underground days. Back to the urban underground days. Those were the days when we all were just right there rocking the fucking stage and shit, motivating each other to fucking just kill the fucking mic, bro. I miss those days.
Hip-hop.
I miss those fucking days.
Yeah, man, you know. And speaking of Urban Underground, I know you're going to be doing a tribute show tomorrow for my man EQ, right?
Yes, sir.
Acid Lab Records up in the building.
EQ has returned to the gods, and he's now he's watching from above and watching over us all. So, in tribute to his ascension, we're gonna gather tomorrow and pay him the utmost tribute that he actually
Deserves.
Like,
Yeah.
long overdue. This man's been putting it down since we met each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
basically, yeah.
Really, the urban underground days,
Just,
you
yeah.
know, just
Even
that,
before, yeah.
Northeast LA
Yeah.
hip hop scene. I mean, he was his beats were just ahead of the game. He was just
Yeah.
he came with the professionalism. And,
Yeah.
and yeah, man, we're gonna miss our boy, but we're gonna set him off right tomorrow. Hopefully
Oh,
he can
yeah,
join us.
definitely, yeah.
It's gonna be
And,
beautiful.
and like, if you ever have the chance, anybody out there who's been to the Ashtray, man, I mean,
Ashtray of LA.
you know that's literally
Art.
what it was, but you know there was so
Art.
much magic that came out of that
Yeah.
building. You know what I mean? You know, with all the cigarette butts on the floor and beer
right.
bottles, everything, just so much great music came out of there. Like, you know what I mean?
It
It was
bled
dope.
into the sound.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what he brought out of everybody. Was
Yeah.
the rawness, the real,
That grimy, that dirty, grimy, yeah, just like, yeah, he brought that, and it brought it out of people, like, you know what I mean?
man.
Just like,
Yeah.
He definitely pioneered that.
Last time we were here talking about EQ, I was telling the homies that when me and my group Section 9 did our very first album, EQ mixed and mastered that whole album for us.
Sir. That's right.
Did an amazing job,
I
bro.
remember getting that CD off of you in Venice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
So
EQ has had his hand in so many people's, early albums. You know, he gave a lot of people a shot when other producers were being snobby or just not coming with the heat like he was. So he was incredibly humble to be as talented as he was and still be willing to rock with so many people like he did. He helped so many people out. And
Oh,
was
so many.
giving, he wasn't about the money. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people. Probably owes money still.
yeah.
But that's
Damn.
how big
My
of a
man
heart this
owed-
man had, though. You know what I mean? So,
My man has debts. I mean, his old money in
yeah.
in the afterlife.
Oh, we owe him a lot. We still owe him a lot. We always will, because he put in so much. He put his whole life into this game. So,
Yeah, he did. You know
Packy,
what I
pay
mean?
your debts.
yeah.
I have
Yeah.
paid my debts, fool. What the fuck?
Actually, no, he told
All
me
the
you're
homies,
one
we
of
all
us.
paid him. We all paid him his dues.
I
Bro,
don't believe- I don't believe
I've been
Packy
paying. I paid my dues since
did. I don't
2019,
believe Packy-
son.
I don't believe Packy has.
2019. Hey, yo, all I gotta say is that you gotta ask people like the homie right here if I pay my dues or not, or the homie here. So fuck off, bitch. I still love you.
He doesn't, huh?
Yeah, he mastered my.
Takes a while to get it,
Word
though,
Made
right?
Fresh album.
Takes a while to get it, right? Yeah, you can tell us. It's all right. You're in a safe space.
Asshole.
Nah, yeah, he definitely. Yeah, you said he did one of your albums too. You
Yeah,
said,
he
right?
mastered the Word Made Fresh album, which was crazy for him to do because that album in particular had beats of my own and from my homie, another fallen MC producer, my homie Freeze Frame.
Oh
And
yeah.
so when we and him put that album together, it was on some crazy equipment that we just had to like wire up all crazy style. So like for EQ to be patient enough to help us mix that chaos, was really awesome of him, and he made it sound good. And he made it all sound even. So yeah, he can make your album sound like $1 million. He was really a wizard in the when it comes to mastering and production. So yeah, man. All right, EQ, man. You
Rip.
live
Rest
forever,
in
buddy.
peace.
Long live EQ. Gone but not forgotten.
Yeah, never forgotten. You know what I
Never.
mean? So you know.
Damn it, but it's
We
crazy.
also did another song with me and Gaja on. Rest in peace.
Gosh.
And that song is called Pistoleros, and it's on Gaja's album. But we've done a couple of songs. Another big thing I want to talk about at Q is that you guys came through. A lot of people, did come through when I put out the call for the Bernie Sanders.
Yeah,
show that I was
yeah.
doing back in the day. Well, I was trying to warn everybody about this shit. But,
Yeah.
We
good.
put
He's
out
good.
a shout out to all the MCs, and not a lot of people responded.
Theo
but those
Bernie.
who did.
EQ.
EQ came through with it. He put a beat together, and we ended up putting out a song for that movement. And we did a whole video shoot and everything. It's called Fighting for Freedom. That's an EQ beat. He donated that beat to us. Because he was actually fighting for the cause. Like,
Yeah.
he wouldn't really speak on political things in his raps that much.
But he did a little bit.
But he did a little bit. But I mean, he in real life and like online and he was like very vocal about his positions. You know what I mean? He was always there to back us up.
And honestly, even when he started out with AGOP with Post Tone and
Right,
Exposed.
Post Tone, R.I.P.
So Post Tone, rest in peace, and the homie Exposed, and when they had AGOP, so that was a very political group. So that was right before actually RTD came because they basically wanted to kind of do other stuff that wasn't just so always constantly revolutionary, and they did this one a porno cut. It was like after something, I forgot. It was like, after you suck me up, I'm gonna put it in your butt after you. And so a lot of people in the circle kind of got mad. We're like, especially all the revolutionary mujer, you know what I mean? Like, my God, the brother, like,
he was driving like that.
and so it was kind of as a joke song, and
Right,
then
yeah,
he also, and since him and Post Tone were also into a lot of other sound like genre, like gorecore and hip hop and a lot of that, and so that's why they created RTD, and the other homie Exposed, he was a little bit more like revolutionary.
Yeah.
So he kind of stayed just with the AGOP sound, but like that's really where RTD kind of spawned out of. like just so that way they could expand and do all this other crazy shit, whether it be b-boy shit.
Bro,
dark shit.
when EQ and Post Malone got together and did that RTD track, oh my god, the crowd would just go nuts. The crowd will go nuts, bro. Like, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was telling the homies too, like when we're talking about our fallen comrades and shit. Where when I did my very first album, one of the tracks is a graffiti track that me and Rock Phenom did, and that was a post-tone beat that he blessed me with, and like I was willing to pay for it. Like, he's like, nah, fool, it's all yours, handle. Because one day it's just like he was just kicking it at his pad one day, and he was showing me beats. I'm like, oh, this is dope. It's yours. Like, how much for? I'll pay you.
Cool like
I'll pay you,
Yeah.
bro.
Like, yeah.
I told him, I'll give you money. I want to
doing the
pay
show.
it. Like, nah, it's yours.
Audio Canvas show,
Yeah.
and I didn't, I didn't have money really to pay that much, you know what I mean, or at all to a lot of the cats that were coming out, and
Yeah.
he came out, EQ and RTD and Post Tone, and Foxy, and
Yep.
did a dope set, you know what I mean, and it's like, they've always been about, really just like the culture, like
Yeah.
like,
It was
really
just about
got, like,
blessing. Yeah.
a really really awesome culture in the I don't know if that's the east side or the northeast side, but Urban Underground
Yeah.
was definitely like an epicenter for all of us to kind of go to.
Yeah.
But like we're all from different pockets of like the larger east side area.
Well, even just of LA, because like I said,
LA, really,
because even though it's technically like borderline east side, northeast, but it's just east of downtown. So it still is kind of central for everybody. So you had people, like I said, from us from the east side. You had the 626 crews coming down. You had the cats from the west side. You had some of the the Bloodian heads coming down from Lamert. You had all the swim team cats rolling through. You had people coming from Long Beach like Ashley Dominique and all them.
Yeah.
So it was like
Everybody was coming from a different part of LA.
I felt that was probably Urban Underground was I think the spot. At one point I felt like the scenes were kind of at that time doing their own thing here and there, the pockets. Urban Underground's where we all kind of got
it was
together.
like Mecca.
It was like everybody, you know what I mean? Then you had like the East Los crews and like bless the Southeast crews. Like
Like, it was kind of like when I started getting involved in the whole underground hip hop scene. The homie KO was the one who took me first to Project Blow in Lamert Park. Right, so but right when he took me, it was kind of towards the end when it was kind of dying out and it was turning into a whole different thing. But I remember going there and seeing people like Rifleman and Freestyle Fellowships and Pterodactyl and all these guys just killing it, right? And I would always think like, damn, it would be dope to be a part of something like that, to be a part of a community like that. When I got to Urban Underground, that's what I felt. I felt like I was actually part of a fucking hip hop community. I can actually say that's my community. Because I could go to Project Bro, but I was a fan, but it doesn't mean that's my community. I was a fan and I respect the art and I fucking loved it. But for me to be say like, yeah, I was a Bloodian, I was never a Bloodian. I can say I was an urban underground head for sure. And that's where we all clicked. That's where we all helped each other grow. Where we connected. We fucking made amazing music.
That's when you guys created alibis.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is. Hip hop is from the ground up. You know what I mean?
and
So that's where it starts. You know what I mean? The pockets of the neighborhoods. So,
it was real dope times. It was real good times. You know what I mean? Getting
Back in my day,
hip hop every Friday.
Well, it's just that I don't know what's going on now.
Like, do you?
Are open mics still like a big thing where like MCs go and like rock?
You know what? I was kind of wondering. Yeah, like I said, 'cause I know like our generation, we definitely had a lot of those.
A lot of open mics.
I mean, maybe
we weren't online. Like everybody's, they kind of substituted that for like just going online and dropping something like, or I did a live.
My new song tonight. I did a live feed.
They don't. We were about like actually being in the place, and now it's like you could just stream it, or you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I
would like to know, like if there's
you go live on Instagram and just watch it while you're taking a shit.
Yeah, because I'm thinking maybe I'm just I'm wondering if I'm just out of the loop or whatever. I don't know,
Yeah,
but
is there like live open
do
mic
they
spots where people still get down?
Nah, that shit
together.
costs a lot of money.
You know what I mean?
The rent's too high.
Yeah, people like I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, like the younger
Not really hearing
generation.
about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. I would think I'd at least hear about it
I
because
always
you know
hear, like there'd be wiki
online.
flyers, like open mic.
Yeah,
right
you
here.
know what I mean.
I bet you they exist, but they're up in the IE. IE always has underground hip hop shit going on because there's nothing else going on in the IE.
I mean that could be, but like yeah, I would like to see because you know remember back there was all kinds of open, it was like an open mic every
Well,
night.
you know who's
Where?
getting down right now is the gem work.
Yeah,
homies,
GemWorks, yeah.
You know, because they're really been steadily like pumping out shows and doing community, you know, like
Yeah.
shows like really dope shows.
Yeah.
You know, with incredible like last time I was there, I mean I was blown away by everybody that was rocking.
But it was a trick
Yeah.
because I was there vending, and I didn't expect to see you there. It was like I'm handling business and all I hear was Mike Mansun. I'm like, oh shit, the homie's here. Haven't seen that fool in years. I'm gonna go say what's up. I had to tell the homie, hey fool, hold on the table for me real quick. I had to go say what's up to the homie. That's been years and shit.
Well, yo, me and Tech go way back.
Uh-huh.
You know,
Yeah.
the Good Life days and shit. Like that's the OG.
Good life.
I know that cat's because you have to understand when I went to the Good Life, there was only him, Cinco, and Alex. You know, that were Mexican. You know, it was all black. So
Yeah.
I was kind of.
And this is the good like
he
not
gave me the.
not
He
pro-
gave me like the like you know the kind of balls to be like, oh damn, I can do it too. These fools are doing it. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I
you
mean,
know.
because it was kind of like nerve wracking at 14 when I was there, 15 when I wrote.
Good Life wasn't at the same location as Project Blow, right? It was at a
No.
different location.
It's at the health store on Exposition in Crenshaw.
Yeah. Yo, that documentary that they did was
But then there
fucking
was
dope.
then more Mexicans started coming around, and then it was like, you know, it was pretty dope because it was like a dope, you know, brown and, you know, black and brown
unity, yeah.
little dope scene, you know what I mean? So that was dope, you know, but Tech, you know, that's an O fucking to the G.
Yeah.
Like,
Or you trying Tech or Click?
huh?
Click or Tech? Would it be Click?
Click, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right, yeah. Well, I mean, I know
Click the
Tech's
Super Latin.
grew up in it. Yeah.
I was talking to
Grew up in
Click.
it, though.
I was talking to
OG,
Click.
Yeah, his dad. I was gonna say, yeah.
I was having a conversation with him, and I was telling him, hey, never did I ever think in all my years that I will be able to know or, you know, collab with Click the Super Latin. I told him that the first time I ever heard of Click was in an album called Styles of Beyond.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time I ever heard about him.
Yeah. That fool used to just beatbox.
Bro, and I seen him perform at other events and everything. Never did I think I would be in the position where I am right now to be part of that legacy and shit.
Yeah, these dope
That's
shades
crazy.
he would wear. Fat ass shades. They just bumping.
Click is just a fucking dope ass
Yeah.
beatboxer, bro. That fool kills it. Even at
Bro,
51, 52,
Yeah.
he fucking kills it.
He still kills
you
it.
think
yeah.
he's asking?
Last couple of weeks when I seen him.
He's asking people not to call him Superland right now with the block being hot.
What happened?
You don't think people are gonna stop calling him Super Latin
Why?
because the block's hot?
The block's hot. Oh, you're stupid.
Like, just call me-
Because of ice.
Just call me Click.
Because of
Just call me
ice.
Click.
Click. I'm just Click.
I'm just Click right now. Just for right now.
And that shit's going crazy going on right now, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, shit. Everything that's going on, you know what I mean?
It's fucking nuts.
But you know,
It's sad. It's sad
It's
too.
sad, but
I seen
it
little
is.
kids crying. That breaks my heart. But anyways,
Well, I'm not surprised.
I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
either.
not surprised. No, absolutely not.
I mean, he's doing
still breaks my
what
heart.
he said he was
Keep
gonna do.
Yeah, he said he was gonna do
We've
it.
been
what
trying
he
to
said
tell
he was
people
gonna
about
do,
this
like,
for
yeah,
years.
wake up.
And not talking, when I say we, I'm talking about
World.
hip hop in general.
Yeah,
You know, hip hop since it started
yeah.
was about, you know, rebellion and somewhere to call
That's
home.
true, yeah.
You know, from all the people that, you know, consider us outcasts, and then somewhere we can make our own home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what hip hop started as. You know, it was a form of rebellion. You
That's
know,
why
like, we
I-
don't need your discourse
Yeah.
and your music. We can make our own.
That's why
You know what
I
I mean?
don't understand this new generation of rappers, everything that are in support of it. I feel like it's
they make it
definitely a complete, you know, distance from what hip hop is supposed to be. You know, especially during the time
It's the
of
voice of the people.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And during the time
They're
when
not
hip hop
speaking for the people,
was
they're
being
doing hip-hop.
created, people were accusing Donald Trump of being a racist because he wasn't letting people, you know what I mean, rent in his hotels or in his buildings and stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? And hip hop started out of also the rebellion of like, well, we're not allowed in these discos and these high society. We're going to create our own disco. We're going to create our own, you know what I mean, movement, our own genre right here. And this is what happened.
Took over the fucking
World.
the planet, the fucking galaxy. Who knows how many aliens on other planets from other times?
Yeah.
Bumping that shit right now. You know that shit's being streamed live through the fucking galaxy right now.
You know, like.
So that shit, it's worldwide. For
Do you think there's
relate?
Do you think there's other intelligent life out there?
I mean,
I believe so.
I believe so.
There be, you know, but
the universe is vast.
I have a whole story about that.
We're a tiny little
I met
ball.
one, so I can't say like, oh, I met one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I told you. Well, I've met a couple.
It's
So
gotta be right.
I still think it was a mushroom trip.
I might have met him. Who knows?
Everybody who knows
That would
me
explain a
knows
lot.
my story, how I met aliens landing in Pasadena. So.
Oh, that's true.
I
I've heard that.
think you just brainwashed all
I
them.
know. I know. I told Mike, okay.
I remember that
I
one.
remember right there. I told you, you were like,
Damn.
"Hey, bro, you got any more of that shit, man? I want to
Hey,
get that."
what is it about aliens that you're infatuated with?
Oh, the what?
Infatuated.
Why is he so infatuated with aliens? Because he does talk about aliens a lot.
Who?
This guy.
You know what? I was actually a fan of a lot of like alien movies growing up. So I think from E.T. to
Men in Black.
You wanted to bang Sigourney
Men
Weaver.
in Black a little bit. I don't know if I remember having a crush on Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver was hot. I'll still bang her now.
Sigourney Weaver, see my wiener.
Sigourney Weaver. Have you ever seen her naked? I've seen her naked.
Whoa, bro. Whoa.
She's
With her
hot
permission?
naked.
With her permission?
No, and while she's boning an alien, one of those xenomorphs.
Okay.
Whoa.
That's how she becomes the queen.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
no, I guess I've been a
Science
fan.
fiction is super important.
You know what?
You know,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today. Like, if we watch more science fiction and just make that more like of a thing, you know what I mean? They need to pump out more movies, more science fiction movies, not just movies, but like music and sound effects and like, like there needs to be a science fiction area in Disneyland, and you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
There is. It's called.
Fucking
Star
Disneyland is a whole fucking
called-
science
it's called
fiction
Star Wars.
area.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the
Hey,
thing.
I enjoyed Star Wars at Disneyland. It was dope, but I was gonna buy a fucking one of those lightsaber shit. But it was
They
like
said it was for the
$300,
kids.
bro.
those are
Fuck.
They said it's for the kids, sir.
You know, there was a hip hop artist who inspired some of my alien what's it called interests too.
Tyler the Creator.
Mary J. Blige.
No. So what was Mary J. Blige doing?
Missy
alien
Elliott?
stuff?
Aaliyah.
Huh?
Aaliyah.
I said it. Okay, I'll say
Beyonce?
someone in the LA Underground.
Foxy Brown.
It's the LA Underground.
Phoenix Orion.
Reverend.
That would be a good one. Phoenix Orion,
He's
but
the
not.
ultimate sci-fi.
that's
MC.
true.
Come on,
Little
dude.
Kid
But you
now.
know what?
Bus driver.
Before
Little Kid now?
I learned
Reverend.
Phoenix Orion though. I discovered Circus.
Yeah.
Oh, Circus.
Yeah, so,
And AWOL too.
and they,
No, I think the whole fucking shapeshifters are sci-fi
but
characters
when I
and
first,
shit.
because it was funny. This is around during the time I was like in high school, and Napster was out, barely coming out. So that's how I was starting to hear about like a lot of different underground groups, like on like different websites. I think there was WakeUpShow.com, and so I was hearing about. I'm like, well, people talk about this group. Okay, who are? So I would look on Napster. You know what I mean?
Napster.
And
Pirate Bay.
so I looked up
Pirate Bay,
Shapeshifter.
LimeWire gave my computer HIV.
And the first song
I don't remember Kazaa.
I
Morpheus?
got from Shapeshifters was The Socias Have Taken Over. So I don't know if you heard where we Circus is like singing, but all like really tripped out with a weird science beat, like
Circus
I'm a
Boys.
traveler of all
I'm
the
a traveler in the
Did like a
universe.
freestyle one time at O'Mead's. He had an underground radio show,
Uh-huh.
and we were freestyling, and he just started singing Charles in charge
Of our lives.
Charles
In charge of our
He sang the
lives.
whole song, dude.
The intro of Charles in Charge?
Charles
you
in
know.
charge.
I love that
of
show.
our lives.
Days and he
Hey,
said
do
it-
you guys ever remember a movie that Scott Baio was in called Zapped?
No, nobody remembers that.
Where where there's like a science like a lab accident that happens where they give him.
Nobody ever saw his
No,
movies. You just saw
exactly.
Charles in Charge.
No, shut up! Hold on. Like, there's a movie that Scott Baio and the guy who played Buddy in Charles in Charge. They did a
Buddy
movie.
Limbeck?
Yeah, they did a movie called Zapped. It was an '80s movie. So the whole concept of the movie is that Scott Baio has a science lab accident where chemicals get mixed, and then he ends up getting like telekinetic powers.
I just found out Packy's gay for Scott Baio.
No, it was a movie I watched when I was young.
When you were young, and you just remember,
Yeah, he talked about Charles in Charge. Like, hey, I remember that movie, Zap. Hey, but there's a lot of titties in that movie.
Do you remember The Wraith?
And
by Charlie
there was
Sheen?
a scene hold on. There was a scene in that movie where he's growing weed inside of a fucking thing like this, right? I didn't know what weed was at the time. I thought it was just flowers. Because they don't say weed. This Buddy Limbeck goes, oh, the flowers are looking nice. They're blooming beautifully. And I thought it was just regular flowers, but it wasn't until years later when I saw it again. That's weed. Like, oh shit, that shit was funny. Like I see movies now that I saw when I was younger that I started understanding the jokes or hey, oh shit.
You know what? I found that out when
Warriors?
I know. I'll say that later. But when I was watching that, there was that documentary about the kids that were on Nickelodeon, how they're kind of like, apparently, they're kind of getting like abused.
Oh yeah, that was recent.
And so they're kind of pointing out how there were certain jokes on shows.
Oh yeah,
that were kind of like
very sus.
Kind of like made it
like
suspect.
there was a scene where Britney Spears' sister,
remember this.
But there was one specific scene though.
It looked like a cum shot in her face.
Well, those were already, but there was one where it was a TV show called All That back in the day.
Yeah.
And there was a skit about a dude named Saggin Baggin Barry.
Yeah.
I remember.
In his pants, and everything's in his pants.
Okay.
Like I have a TV, I have a VCR, I have it, and then this chick Saggin Baggin Mary, like shows him up because her TV had a remote. And then so later on since she shows him up, he loses like the battle of carrying everything in your pants. And then there's a part where he's talking to Kel, he's like an old man, he's like, son, you gotta reach in your pants and look for things you didn't know were there. And now as a kid I was 13, so I already kind of had that like
idea,
like perverted
idea, like
mind, like
I don't know what he's reaching for.
You hear the kids in the background laughing. Then when I start thinking, I wonder if those little kids are laughing at the same thing I'm laughing at, though. And then years later comes out that all these jokes really were like kind of lightweight, like kind of like.
I was watching that documentary, and Britney Spears' sister, Jamie Lee Spears, she talks about a scene in a TV show that
this
she was
in. This would be
in.
your favorite scene. Go ahead.
Hold on, shut the fuck
You're
up.
the one that keeps trying to tell us about
I'm trying to tell the season because how fucking perverted the fucking producers were.
And give us details about it.
Shut up.
Back you so YouTube's the episode.
No. So that scene is like there's a candy, like a guy opens, right, and they're fighting over the candy, and the guy is like, hey, that's mine, but when he pulls it, it squirts and the candy lands on the girl's face. That symbolized a cum shot on the face, and they were talking about that other scenes in different part of TV shows that were like very suspect when they really pointed it out. I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? And this was like TV shows on Disney, TV shows on Nickelodeon.
They even showed like how Double Dare, like the idea of like the confetti going in their face. Where they kind of go through the thing and it sprays them in the face. Like it was like wow.
I would never really thought about it until they started really pointing it out in the documentary. I was like,
yeah, you know what I mean.
That's what I was saying, but he was so obsessed with telling us about the cum shots.
No, what I was just trying to point out is like the way Disney and fucking Nickelodeon did that shit back in the day.
It was my fault. I brought it up.
It was foul. I was trying to make
he brought it up.
Yeah, I was
trying to make a point though.
Yeah.
It was like, oh yeah, let me talk about this in one scene.
So look,
That's your fault.
I was trying to make a point about science fiction.
Yeah.
How we need to bring that back, right?
It's around.
So like the whole reason why I'm trying to talk about that is because like I think there's been a lot less So like people, they have a limited imagination nowadays. I fear, hopefully I'm not right, but like it seems like they're not stretching their imagination out enough. You know what I mean? Like like nowadays kids are raised up and like they're confronted with like programs that are like talking about things like about their neighbor or about their someone that looks like them, so they can relate to that. That's easy. But like we were raised off like a galaxy far away, like hundreds of thousands of years ago. Like we really had to stretch our imagination
And think outside
to
the box.
put ourselves in their feet. See what I'm saying? And so what empathy requires is for someone to be intelligent enough to put themselves in someone else's shoes. So the reason there's so much, I fear, I don't know, but it's probably part of it. The reason there's so much, hate and distraught and stress right now is because, people they don't have empathy. They're like, fuck that person. Like, I don't know that person. I don't know, they don't have even insight to what their experience might be like. They don't even care to investigate that or to even go as far as to, even if it's someone in their own family nowadays. Like it's really bad, you know what I mean? With individualism has gotten to the point where it's isolated everybody from each other. Instead of and what I mean by hip hop is a community, is that hip hop is where you come together, not isolate. Hip hop is a conjoining force. It's a voice that brings people together. It's not a voice or a movement that separates people or divides people. It unites people. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's been a lot more. Like,
so I really believe science fiction is the key, though, because we gotta get these kids raised on being able to imagine themselves in completely different shoes from different places, you know what I mean, and tell these different stories and all the shades of different colors there is, you know what I mean, because
that makes a lot of sense.
When you give them just a black and white version of life and history and reality as you were telling them to, they're not gonna have the imagination and the capacity or the elasticity of mind to be able to think in someone else's shoes or what someone else might be going through. Thus there goes the empathy, you know what I mean? And without empathy, we're bound for self-destruction, like Harris once said. You know what I mean? So we got to come together, you know what I mean, instead of separating ourselves into different groups. You see what I'm saying? So like what was awesome about hip hop back in the day was there was so many different kinds of hip hop. It was all under the community of hip hop. Whether you were gangster rap, that was still hip hop. Whether you're breakdancing or you're a graffiti artist, that was still hip hop. And it is, and it will always be. And you know what I mean? People forget, the elements. So it's like,
hey, why is it that some people,
the culture?
Some people say that beatbox is not an element of the hip hop culture.
Who says
Because
that?
they're dumb.
I've heard people tell me that.
Well, some people I've heard they try to. Because they'll say 4 elements because they try to include beatboxing as a
See,
form of
shame those
MCing.
people. All you can do is make sure you're speaking out and saying all the truth, because it's not their fault if they didn't hear it. You know what I mean? At a certain age, it becomes their responsibility.
Hey, I'm more in the frame of mind of the like the Warriors. I like that kind of world where it's like gangs and everybody stays in their gangs and you
the gangs were initially made as like a safe harbor to protect ourselves from the fucking police, from the government. You know what I mean? Like that's why gangs were originally created, because
the police wouldn't protect the minorities.
I like Warriors government
to take care of us, so we had to take care of our own.
Yep.
We
A lot of it was out of necessity.
we all gather.
Isn't that why like the Crips and the Bloods were created? To protect themselves
they
from
were originally
acts and
movements
shit?
from the Black Panthers. Even a lot of different, even the oldest gangs.
They were created to help the community out. You know what I mean? They were supplying, kids with lunches and stuff like that. Programs that the government didn't want to provide.
And especially even some of the oldest gangs. If you go to in the Angelino Heights area, but those were areas where immigrants were, so they weren't really helped or funded, so they did it themselves. Like they took care of themselves. It was an immigrant community, so you know what I mean.
That's a hip-hop mentality.
And that's what it is.
Hip hop is so popular throughout the world because throughout the world, that's the mentality. It really is. That's
Yeah.
the one that comes to the top. That's the cream that comes up to the top. Is those that work hard, you know, that they make it. You know, the ones that have to work hard. So that work-minded ethic, like, yo, that's hip hop pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we even us our grind, bro. Like, you know, we had to go out there and show and prove. We had to. Like a battle. We had to, you know, be in the parking lot afterwards. We had to, you know, you could.
We had to do all that.
We just, you know, send, you know, be some fucking.
And sometimes that
writer. Fucking,
yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like nowadays kids could literally make a beat, write the song, record it, shoot the music video, and never have to leave the room. And where our days, we had to go out, record the song here, and then, you know, find an open mics who could perform the song. Hope the crowd likes it and doesn't boo us off stage. You know what I mean? You had to really be there. Time, you had to really, you know, be out there. You know, if you didn't get a chance to rock on the stage, you had to be in the cypher, then rapping, and then you had to let them know, oh, I got a song. Like, you know what I mean? You had to have it on CD or tape back in the day and try to see if you could sell it to somebody.
Yeah, that's
like,
why I think that, you know, places gotta get opened up like that. You know, more open mic places gotta get opened up. I believe that shit for real. And
right now we ran out of beat right now, so actually it's time for Rock's set. Even though he's not here right now, but yeah, we're gonna come back with more Mike Manson in a bit right now. So right now, Rock feed on the ones and twos. When we see the ocean, we figure we're home, we're safe, we're free.
I just like doing things like that.
Had they turn, now it's time to go. It'll bring y'all live shows with legitimate flows. Still weak, rolling 50 deep, sweet as cinnamon rolls. Think I bust lay you niggas flat 10 in a row. Ronnie Cash stay on the low, getting that dough. I'm in the net, savvy nigga. Watch my grow. Masterminding enterprise and all types of shit. Whatever I recite, ASCAP, copyright my shit. Download me on the MP3 to bite my shit. While I sit back, roll my trees, relight my split. Kick that crystal floor, yo, kick that pipers, bitch. Hitting your main girl, you still wifing that shit. Before I blow my load, I put it right on the lips. Compliment your taste, though, she got some marvelous tits. Coming home kissing you, now that's some trifling shit. Type of shit to make you wanna do some stifling shit. Like put your hands around the chick neck, tighten the grip. Couldn't keep your cool, plus you couldn't follow the script. The money on your book got you washing drawers for your chips. Used to be a boss, now you sport Kool-Aid on your lips.
Tackar. God kväll. People got their hands dirty for this. Dirty money, dirty money. Lobos, we taking them penitentiary chances for this. Dirty money, dirty money. You heard me? A lot of lives were wasted, bleeding over. Dirty money, dirty money.
J Electronica is now in the building. They better get the popcorn and the 3D glasses for this. Yeah, exclusive. Shout out to my Somebody stop me. Lord, I'm on fire. Sucker MCs better call me sire. I won't stop rocking till the moon retire, till the prophecies fulfill and the earth catch fire. Nope, I ain't trying to be going back into poverty, working a 9 to 5 and be hoping I hit the lottery. Nope, I came too far to turn back on my heels like a windmill and head back home. I eat a MC up like Jeffrey Dahmer, parlaying up in VIP, playing the corner. I'm hot like a sauna. I spit a hot shot off of the top, you're a goner. Somebody call a corner. These whack MCs is DOA. They label you as a hater when you see your weight. But if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. You can catch me in the third wall throwing it up. You might find me in the 9 where they don't mind dying, screaming 5-4 in the back of the line. Every time that I fall up in the spot, I shine. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Here we go. Here we go. So what's up? Here we go. Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's up? I just want everybody. Everybody out for the pain. Let me hear you say.
It's F&D in your area. It's Dave Park, you know me, I'm in your area. You see me come in a spot, chain swinging, and my joint blazing the club, your girl singing. But that ain't the issue is you. You's a bitch, so I judge you by the shit you do. Like speaking on my name and saying it ain't a problem. Yes, it really is in your mind, you can't solve it. So when you see me come in the club, you call security. But I'm well known in this club, what they gon' do to me? Listen to you, tell me how I don't run the city, huh? But on the real, you make me feel like P. Diddy, bro. And we all know Diddy run the city. I had to bring it to you, folks, just fuck with me. And we all know Diddy run the city. I had to bring it to you, folks, just fuck with me. Turn your lights out.
Turn your lights out. All you scared niggas running, turn your lights out. Turn your lights out. Turn your lights out. All you coward niggas talking, turn your lights out. Turn your lights out. Turn your lights out. When you see F&D, turn your lights out. Turn your lights out. Turn your lights out. All you scared niggas running, turn your lights out.
I'm like a book that I've already read. Ferrari red tobacco, sunburst before I can tackle one verse. Immersed in sapphire graphite, firefights in the afterlife. Enter old as an emerald within a gold, vintage blue. I'm into you, your voice, the turquoise of choice, sky blue. I do cry too, deep purple, sleeping and earthful. We were full whirlwind tools of a kaleidoscopic island, tropic carpenter, brown blur, your lad, her yellower, black stained, back pain, react the same feathered, weathered, crimson, better than your editor's prison. Every letter, although tethered, is a weathered, incredible decision. All of us, I love as an orange falls on us. We all live small green grass, loves to give all of the masses, although they're diminished. A clear finish. Am I in love with the thought of being in love? Am I in thought with the love of being in thought? Am I in love with the thought of being in love? Am I in thought with the love of being in thought? Am I in love with the
sharper than a straight razor shade, cooler than a chiller, put the blade to a point. It's worldwide currency, they wishing well coins. It's top fidelity bang, they speak a leak noise. And now the Chuck D level, y'all at petite level. Have gun, do travel, spread love, beat devils. Walk soft and carry the crow magnum, size club and smashing the soft rainy fragment. Breathe fire, spit smoke, blow away ashes. Smart enough, dumbass, this ain't bum class. Atmosphere above that, you can't touch that. Real, forever real, they get hated or love that. It's bigger than hip hop, pipes and wicked government. Brooklyn award winning and not give a in this. You winning for the most suckerest, dumbest. No getting love in this, and real riders up in this biatch. Use more bitch than bitch Reeboks. They arms king biatch and base 7-3 ox. These dudes dope than this detox. Turkey wing clean up your act. You act like crack. Ha. I've been a lot and I will never be that. I got the right and exact in a trap for the rats. The liars and the saps. The posers and the hacks. Landmine, main line, spine go snap. Bay, vainglorious, phantasmagoria. Crack Pandora on each and every every all of you, whoever you can call, and you better start calling them. Then call a car in a white drape for all of you. Greatest ain't greater than, strongest ain't strong enough, biggest ain't bigger than a real small portion of the legendary military top rank officer. Get lost, big boss, this boss, you. Chip on your shoulder, I'ma knock it right off your bait. Torpedo, blast, smash the ego. Sniper on the range, sniper bang, not reload. RPG to get free, pop people. Blap, one clip and they evil done with. Walking like they want trouble and really want. They probably want trick like a ski on the strip. Get money in your midst of a killer pimp. Loud mouth rhetoricals and ain't said. You can talk till you die, you ain't said this unless you repeating the phrase of y'all easier. 17th verse to the 25th Ezekiel, Ezekiel. Let us pray for the souls of these suckers.
I back Can I lay with you outside? Can I touch your lips with mine? Cause I need it now. Don't wanna leave, I just wanna be here by your side. You make me feel and believe that we ain't better die. Cause I don't feel the ground. No, I don't feel the ground. But I'm feeling right. I tell you what it's all about. It's making me feel this way. It's kinda like, whoa, oh, you make me feel and believe in me. Nothing like the wheel of night. I look away from time to time. All I see is you right now. Just wanna lay with you all night. Feel your body next to mine. Boy, I need you now. No, I don't wanna leave. I just wanna be here by your side. You make me feel and believe that we ain't better die. Cause I don't feel the ground. No, I don't feel the ground. But I'm feeling right. I tell you what it's all about. Feel this way, it's
had to pull me out one more time. Shield is all that I need to make up the final piece. Easy. Yeah. So if I run into an ugly vision, I just turn that in a funny memory. Laugh or burn, I'ma make my money 10 feet. Lips so burned, I won't make my money friend. Cause after all those to be given, life's too short to be going money hungry. Go up north to be reaching other countries. Sink or swim, I'ma make my honey fun. Like no more looking back. We gotta leave the farewells in the past. No matter how the day goes, they know it won't last. No more asking why. You gotta keep your head up to the sky. No matter how the day goes, they know we're okay.
You playing where you find us. Drown the pain out with silence. Appear strong, no strength is measured on where the mind is. Yeah, mine is here. We ain't even looking back around. Shift gears, get a little something off the ground. This shit, it's good smoke, blow something in the air. Too well equipped, unprepared when your life seems hopeless. Fear spreading like green locusts. Things ain't always as they appear. Please focus. You need to take notice. Learn fast, prepare precautions. More books, increase the dosage. Escape your mind before it closes. Wake up and smell the roses. Send a whole row of love emojis to those who chose to hold you down or make you back.
Yo, prophets rage, zombies locked in the cage. Shots oscillating, sprayed in the apocalyptic gauge. You optimist for days, y'all rock to disengage. Non-stop fatigue, still hunter green and beige. When you're on TV raps, put the curve to the verbs. Initially absurd, showing in the city swerve. It ain't where you're from, homie, it's where you're at. Cause outside the 5 boroughs, you wouldn't get a chance to rap. Get your mic snatched, now we so far advanced from that. Gold to plat for commercial formats. Wild Style and Beat Street competed on the silver screen. Fat Five Freddy and Blondie hit the mainstream. Run DMC at 85 Live 8. Watched by 89,000 as they strutted on stage. Video music box, aired live from the Fresh Fest. We hood, we change channels with pliers to get access. Look how far rappers come. Poetics over the drum. Phonetics properly done. Represent where you from. South Bronx base to suburban regions, son. Seasons change, foundations remains. Pumping through your veins. See it through cause our frame shows are sold out. Showed up and showed out. Mics get blown out, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Things that was only a dream is now off the checklist. Music infectious, you best respect this. Salute the pioneers that helped pave the way. UTFO, Howie T, and Brother J, it all started on the block. And the girls with job, special ed and chop rock, blowing up the spot. I used to write my little lines, recite my little rhymes, never knew in due time I get mines and shine. I would've said it's absurd to think that rap words would get us off the curbs and put us in the burbs. Now I'm global with the status on the Brooklyn baddest on the rhyming apparatus. Protect the art form, yeah, that's job one. Big Daddy came with it, yeah, I get the job done. It's in my DNA, forever embedded to hip hop. I'm forever indebted. Look how far rap has come. Poetics over the drum, phonetics properly done. Represent where you from. South Bronx base to suburban regions, son. Seasons change, foundations remains. Pumping in your veins, see it through cause our frame shows are sold out. Showed up and showed out. Mics get blown out, that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, I don't need a reason to rebel. I sneak into the club, I ain't leaving without a pelt. For the people feeling need to sleep, I lingered at the helm. Trying to ease up out the nucleus and bleed into the hills. I'm a old sea dog sipping on fizz. My oak still put skate stickers on a bridge. Ate dinner at the Denny's with a dumbed out coven. In the company of uninvited bloodhounds huffing. Tough crap, he the true to cut king or crud. Thing 1 and 2 in one thing. None drum up any drama for the hubby. I ain't even lift a glove about the pockets of the puppy. Once, I don't know frozen food, homie. The acid in my stomach eat bones and hooves. I read home loan wolves, let them socialize a little bit. Learn pack policy, turn you all to pick up sticks. Rebel, fuck a precious metal. I'm the dopest, getting cozy with a pencil and a level. The mostly grown up mostly keep a scepter in the tendril. Here to walk into that light with the excessively disheveled. Shovels on our shoulders, spinning out of the nothingness. Roaches in our honeycombs, nothing in our money clips. Bass in our media, spirits in our computers. Sad trombones in our futures. Troopers, I don't ever get too comfy. I don't like to own much stuff. I ain't really wanna unpack. If it goes down, I'ma jump up. If it goes down, I'ma jump up. If it goes down, I'ma jump up.
Solo dolo on a late night, holding thousands in old brown, rocking 4 talismans, scheming on the power play. Underneath an urban sombrero, peep the good sun, surfs up in the sub-zero. Started each negotiation, taking or leaving it. Type of shit that only come from living and breathing it. King Diggity, crossing the Mojave, do the highway robbery, thievery. Sudden moves will scare away hiccups, or somehow orchestrate drop-offs, pickups. This is what I train for, no get up, it's a gig. Everything is paid for, everything is free. You already know about the girth. This the type of shit that leave a glow around the earth. Now I stayed cause I was lost but now I'm saved. But it was slaves that built the church, so just pretending misty watercolor memories of the way we were. The service lights too dim to find, been defined as trying to find a curve. It's divine to forgive, but it is human to err. But breaking out when danger's looming is even human error. Jokes are all on the inside, stock of awkward solaces for coming in handy. Catch you all on the flip side. Off the cascade from my head, from my head.
I'm the monster, coming in closer. I won't shut. Not never worry about competition. Listen, I can twist men into pretzels. My jet skills can't outrun, cause it's fun. I'm not done. One or even two could even try. It's not an even try. I leave them cleaving. Why did you do it? I'ma screw kids and tease them and please them for the treason. That's the reason I'ma squeeze them, make them tell and make them dwell. They're not dead. I got lead, but I won't use it. I'll refuse it, cause they lose it. I'll be merciful. I won't hurt the skull with a hollow tip. I'll make sure they follow tips that I tell them. I won't spell them out. They'll shout in horror, cause they saw a metamorphosis. Summer force kids out the galaxy. So now ask me, don't try to go around, because I know the sound. They're not stealthy, I'm wealthy opposers. I make sure you chose the straight and narrow. Prepare though, and be careful. Be careful. You had your chance and you blew it. You had your chance and you blew it. You had your chance, you blew it. You had your chance.
Hey, yo, them niggas forgot. Tell them they forgot.
Now peep this, they forgot, and now they gonna rock. They didn't know that they could sell a lot of trash. Cause it doesn't smash or last, they got cash. But now, how are you gonna survive because you strive to gamble? You're in shambles, and I'm glad I can add flavor. I'm the savior, misbehave, you can catch hell. None can match Dell unless they stress fresh. I'm nonetheless, and take a guess, the one that make them go and run back and tell the crew that Dell is true. He tell a new way to say what I was clever. I'm gonna suffer next to those who don't respect the rap legacy because I egg MCs on the late nights. They gotta wait, write clever raps, cause with the bullshit it sounds like they never rap in their life. I got a knife that is lyrical, and Dell is causing fear and still has potential. They didn't learn how the money's gonna burn. I learned to make rap better. Let's take it down from the get. You got to see how good you get away with Andre. Can't no punk ass come out and play say. They in your little hole, then coward tuck your head. You don't know who you be fucking with, you's better off. Yeah, that's what I say, best run the other way in case the physical break down. Y'all can break now. My kitchen full of heat if you can't take the temp. Make yourself exempt. Pussy footin' around, we getting y'all nowhere but stuff. Nowhere to dub, bullets fine. Niggas die by getting blasted, how drastic. They got the nerve to ask me why I do the things I do. I got the nerve to serve you up just like a way to do it. Nah, I take that back, that's my problem. Turning and walking away just ain't gonna work when they be robbing. As long as big boy still living, never standing by my lonesome. Step up, nigga, if you want some.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We's having a smoke out in a dungeon with a Mary Jane. It's just a pimps, players, make daddies. East Point, it's all about that sense in your chest. It's a joint. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. We's having a smoke out in a dungeon with a Mary Jane. It's just a pimps, players, make daddies. East Point, it's all about that sense in your chest.
Well, nigga, you softer than silicone. Used to bump up shit since that nigga down in the dungeon with them playeristic hits. I'm quick to stop a sucker flow like menopause a bitch. The original ghetto bastard, so now I make a switch.
We figure we're home. We're safe.
You warmed up yet?
Rock Phenom, always blessed. Even when he can't make it, still manages to bless us. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to Rock Phenom on that mix.
Hey, should we talk about the breaking news?
Should we start there and then go with the birthdays?
Yes, let's go with the breaking news.
Let's get into breaking news.
Breaking news. Let him know, Paragon.
Man, Irv Gotti passes away at the age of 54.
You gonna give a happy birthday shout out now?
Well, not right now. He's passed. I'm saying rest in peace. That's the new girl on the street. Apparently, I know he had a stroke before, and apparently now he had a second stroke. I heard, and now he's passed away at the age of 54.
That's really young.
Damn.
I know we like 54 is OG, but 54 is still young, man.
Yeah, rest in peace. You know, I actually seen him live. When I went to one Valentine's, me and my wife, we saw Ja Rule and Ashanti, and he was Ja Rule's hype man. And then you know,
Really?
Yeah, and then so what's it called?
What's up with these producers wanting to be hype mans of their stars? Like,
I mean,
P Diddy, Suge Knight.
No, Suge Knight was never hype,
but
man.
you know,
I mean,
no, yeah,
off
Suge Knight.
camera he was.
No, but you know what? I feel Irv Gotti didn't really try. He never tried to be too much of a P Diddy on it.
I mean, nobody could P Diddy out P Diddy P Diddy.
Yeah.
Nobody can out Diddy Diddy. Hey, but our
but did he do it?
Our thing to capture the website, the computer is down, so they can't see what you're showing up there.
Oh man, yeah, damn. But
you still talk about it.
Yeah, but yeah, rest in peace, Irv Gotti. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you know, my heart goes out to his family. I know he did have like some kids and a wife and everything. Or I don't know if he was still married to her, but like he had that reality show.
Right now, when Ja Rule was having beef with like 50 Cent and Eminem and all that shit, did he become like an innocent bystander in that beef? I don't think I remember him talking
50
shit.
Actually had the funniest thing is 50 had restraining orders on them.
Yeah.
Really?
On Irv Gotti, on a Black, which was one of their other artists, and I think
the way
even
you say it sounds just racist.
No, that was the guy. His name was Black.
I'm just saying.
That
the
was
way
his
you
name.
said
That was his name. I'm just
the way
saying.
you said it just
Because I know that a lot of the tracks that I heard them talking shit about like Ja Rule, I never heard Irv Gotti's name. But then again, you know, there's a lot of music out there that I still haven't heard and shit. So knowing this guy is like a fucking hip hop historian right here.
Encyclopedia.
He's a fucking encyclopedia of hip hop.
I did listen to a lot.
Don't say it like that though.
Is that racist?
That's what's up.
No, I listened to a lot of different hip hop on a lot of different styles, and you know, I do remember, you know, it was at that time, you know, the time we were, you know, being like, oh, that's cheesy, but I do remember partying to it at the same time, so I was familiar with all those, you know, during that era with the Ja Rule, 50 Cent, you know, beef, all that, but you know, at the same time, you know, even though I was doing something else, I'd go to parties or clubs. That's what was playing. Like, you know what I mean? You're gonna go holler at a girl. That's what was playing. Like, you know, what can I say? Like, you know, you knew these songs, so it was what it was. And hey, you know, now I think being older, so like you know, the other day it was funny. One of my coworkers, I was like, man, what should I play today? Like, you know, because sometimes I'll take turns on the speaker at work. He says, man, you know what? You don't play Marcos. You don't play too much of that 2000 South shit. I'm like, I don't have a mix for that. So I'm starting to think of all these
Mike
songs
Jones.
that at the time, the Mike Jones, 3 6 Mafia, Paul Wall.
There was an interview
Wall,
recently
People's Champ.
there was an interview recently that I saw that they did with Mike Jones. That what was that one, that like very popular song that he did? Sound like Fly High, or I don't know.
Tipping on for foes.
I think that was the one.
Tipping on fofos.
There we go. So he made
tipping on fofos, and then he shot out his phone number. That
he
was his
said he
legit
made
phone number.
20 million off of that song.
Bro,
right?
he shot out his number that went. That this was before anybody was doing it. He shot out his number that went to fucking like voicemail or whatever the fuck. That not only collected people's phone number information for later, so he had his own like database.
Oh
but,
shit!
You know, it was making him money, bro.
But you know what?
Yeah, he said he made 20 million off of that track, and then they asked him like, "What happened to that money?" It's like, stupid decision.
Bro,
he
he's
blew
tipping off the
20
phones.
million, bro. He blew 20 million.
When grain he be gripping.
Like fuck, 20
The
million.
fofos he be tipping. When grain he be gripping.
You
Come
know,
on,
what do you think it's gonna last forever? But you know what I mean. But at that time, see, a lot of them, you know, you kind of also kind of come. All those cats when they actually blew up to us, they were already blew. They kind of did what like, you know, like West Coast Underground did, where they kind of blew up like on their own, like just selling tapes out their cars,
Out the
CDs
trunk.
out the trunk of their car, and at the swap meets.
They had music that
They
people
did all
really
that.
pay
So
for.
by the time we heard him, time we heard Mike Jones, he was a star.
Yeah.
Down there in the South.
Yeah.
Like before MTV even played him, he was already just going around selling CDs, kind of
Bro.
like doing what like we all did, like the West
For a
Coast
while, in the
Underground.
beginning, Master P was making more selling shit out the back of his truck than he was having.
I remember
deals.
that.
Yeah.
Like he would bootleg his own shit because he make more off the CDs.
Yeah.
Hey, what was that one movie Master P did where he found
I
like a
got the
box
hookup.
of cell phones?
I got the hookup.
That shit was fucking
Part
dope.
1 and 2.
Wait,
Ah,
there was a part two?
I didn't know that.
There was a part 2? What the fuck?
I don't know part 2.
I want to give a quick happy birthday shout out to Bobby Brown,
the crackhead.
Bro,
Oh, yeah, I go
that's
there,
not Bobby
man.
Brown, bro. That's
You know we're about to have him next week.
That's bad.
That's crackhead Brown.
USA.
Why you gotta say? Why you gotta say that, bro? Come on, I'm gonna have him. He's on the show next week.
I'm still gonna call him out. I'm gonna call him Crackhead Brown.
Oh,
Crackhead
man,
Brown.
come on.
I'm gonna pull up the video where he's
Are we
dancing.
talking about Chris or
I'm gonna
Bobby?
pull up the video where he's dancing and the bag of crack flies out.
And wanna give
Trayvon
a
Martin, rest
happy
in
birthday
peace,
shout out, rest in peace, Trayvon Martin.
Hey, whatever happened to that
Long
fucking
live.
cocksucker George Zimmerman?
He's still around,
Change his
and
name.
he's part of the NRA or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? They
He's working in
praise him.
Trump's
I
cabinet.
hope like he dies a very horrible death, or maybe we should kidnap him and torture him.
Allegedly.
I am down with that.
Allegedly, yeah.
I'm not a part of any of
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Don't
Me,
give
Dre
yourself
Day all
away.
day,
Like,
officially
Death
not
of a
part
thousand
package
paper
plan.
cuts.
That man is alone.
Death of a thousand paper cuts. Like
That's
you
Packy-
tie him down and
Packy
you cut him
Chan,
1,000 times with a piece of
AKA
paper.
John, just go ahead and forward.
Why you gotta give out my?
Sure they're
No,
clear.
hey,
Like,
why
hey,
you gotta say that name?
Because you're saying some outrageous shit out of pocket. I want everybody to know it. Dre Day all day. and
Why you
Barry
know? But
Bonds,
why you gotta say
and
my
possibly-
government name, bro?
And possibly Mike's son. I don't know. Manson. I don't know if he's down with it. I don't know. But definitely Paragon and Dre Day. That guy right there.
I say your government name all the time. Bill Packman.
Yeah, that's my government name.
Yeah.
Bill
Dick.
Packman.
This guy fucking rats this guy's job out. He's mad at me.
You're still a dick.
I am, but
motherfucker.
Deal with it.
Anyways, so yeah,
you gotta use your full name.
Before you wanna give a plug tomorrow? Like I said, we know you're gonna be doing Los Globos, right?
Los Globos. Go check it out tomorrow. EQ's send off. It's gonna be a lot of dope MCs there. Acid Lab Records. We're gonna do a whole set there. It's gonna be all of us, I think, pretty much. So it's gonna be an ill set. It's gonna be at Los Globos, and it's gonna be sick as fuck.
Nice.
Another homies
Damn,
are
I haven't been
gonna
to
be
Los
there. We're
Globos
gonna
in a long
fucking
time.
Get down with a lot of the good fellas from around the, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
the OGs. You know,
I know people like Tumegs and Zen are gonna be there. I heard what's it called? Destruct. I know is gonna be there.
Destruct for sure. Yep.
What was it? I think it was a Turtle. I think I saw his name.
Damn,
Yeah.
Turtle.
Yeah, he's
Turtle. Learning curve. Learning curve. What do you know about learning curve?
Damn, Turtle's been here.
Yeah, Turtle's been here.
Yeah.
I met Turtle when they were doing learning curve.
Tortuga.
Tortuga. That
So,
fool's cool. Damn, I miss those days.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna just be celebrating, playing out of his music, and we gotta actually
rock
we're actually
'em.
gonna do a remix, like of one of our songs, to his beat. You know, so it's gonna be dope.
Oh, fresh.
Yeah, it's gonna be fresh. We're gonna start it off.
Hey,
on
Rock
EG
Phenom
beat.
says, "Go to sleep, PJ."
Yep. Indeed.
Hey,
Indeed.
Rock for now. You owe me some putos.
Some what?
Putos.
Yeah, it's funny.
Hold on.
It's a Filipino dish.
Yeah. It's
called putos.
it's a Filipino dessert.
Okay,
It's a Filipino dessert called
I just
putos.
heard about that. Yeah.
Hey, but I want
if you ask
I want those flan
It's actually
putos.
pretty bomb.
Yeah, but there's this
If
like
you ask for maricons, you get the wrong thing.
there's this combination. There's these putos, but there's like combined with flan.
Oh damn.
So it's a crazy
It's
like
good.
it's like
Oh,
a crazy
I know.
Filipino
Those are the ones
Mexican
from San
combination.
Francisco.
San Francisco.
San
yeah.
Francisco.
Got it.
Bro,
Got
San
it.
Francisco.
Peace.
He said, "I'm 2 beers in. I'm all right."
PG does look sleepy.
Nah, I'm just.
It
Really, really
Rock
high.
Phenom says, "Got a sleep, PJ." I don't know what he said. Go to
Got
sleep.
a sleep.
And then he's trying to say PG need to take a nap. He too woke.
Oh, he called you woke, fool. That's just like a right wing person
I
to
guess
say.
So, yeah.
Be proud of
Bro, what a right winger.
I'm proud.
He's a proud right winger.
That's right. Hey,
I still love you, Rock.
Have you guys heard any of the Acid Lab
vegans for Trump.
downloads?
Huh?
Have you guys heard any
No,
of the Acid
pescatarians
Lab,
for
like,
Trump.
No, like
because we've been putting out like singles, a couple singles now.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so you can go download them. Like there's just go to Acid Lab Records. But yeah, we got like 2 singles out right now. You know,
is it on right on YouTube right now or anything, or we could play it real quick?
I think if you go to Acid Lab Records, you could find.
You're on YouTube right now.
Let's see. Go to Acid Lab.
We can't show the video.
Oh, you can't show it. Oh, okay.
Oh shit!
You can play the music.
You
but
can
we
play
can't
the
show
music.
video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Go to search, down. There we go. Up a little bit, up a little bit, up a little bit, a little higher.
Yeah, like the first single we put out was called "Who Are We."
To your left, to your left, to your left.
To the left.
Right there, click. There we go. Good job.
To the left, to the left.
Yeah,
I love you,
we
bro.
got that one. We got "Who Are We."
Acid Lab Records.
We got a lot of stuff coming out though.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
It's pretty dope, man. We've been recording like nonstop.
I know you said you guys.
Hey,
got a
Paxi,
tour
what's going on
coming
with
up,
your
right?
album?
Just know that it's just coming.
Still working on it, bro.
So you just got one song done.
Oh yeah.
No,
Toast,
I got a couple songs done already.
One of them.
Toast is the most recent video we just released. Like I think 2 weeks ago. Toast is like the latest song that we have.
All right. Well,
Let's play Toast.
We're gonna do that tomorrow, actually.
Well, before we sign out, then let's sign out with the video Toast.
Yes,
right
sir.
here. So you want to give a shout out to anyone?
Yeah, shout out to the Acid Lab record crew. You know, we got Beyond, MZ1, Express Fresh, Turtle, of course. You know, Joaquin Daniels.
Joaquin Daniels.
You know, the whole crew. You know what I mean? DJ ESP in the place, and yeah, no, thank you guys for having me out though, because I really wanted to make some noise about EQ's party tomorrow. It's gonna be fucking cracking, to say the least.
Shit.
You know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
we're gonna set them off right. You know what I mean? Because that
Wow.
man really did like have an impact on this whole scene.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try.
All I say is, if you were part of the underground hip hop scene, you did something with EQ. Either he mixed and mastered your album, or you did a beat, or he was a guest verse on a track.
I have a song
EQ
called
had his hand
Are
in
You
everything.
Okay? It's me and Beyond on an EQ beat.
I that's one of the songs I picked on.
That's the last song that we did together.
When I posted the
But yeah, EQ.
What's it called?
We're gonna miss you, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Watch over us, brother. Watch over us.
EQ, we gonna miss you. So right here, we're gonna sign off with Toast.
Hold on.
Acid Lab Records.
Acid Lab Records.
Hold on.
You have any shout outs, Paragon?
Shouts out to everybody that tuned in. You know, everybody that's.
What if nobody
showing
tuned in?
love. Then whatever. Then who made an excuse not to tune in? You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Like anybody who specifically.
You don't get a shout out, you get a shout in.
Yeah, exactly.
Shout in.
Like a foot in the ass or something.
What about you, Packy? Who we gonna get shout out to?
I want to shout out everybody who is not a Trumper.
And I want to shout out Packy's government name. All right, let's go.
Yeah, everybody knows it's John now. Thanks a lot, bitch.
Yeah, you said it again.
You mentioned it first.
Peace.
It's no secret the idea is strange, but everything that once was won't always remain. Yeah, I'm different and glad that I'm not the same, cause everybody knows the only thing constant is change.
I'll bend your mind with this pen of mine. You've been advised the kid's been on the rise, and it's finally time that you see inside. You haven't solved, imagine all the magical mysteries hidden up my sleeve. Appear before you rise with every victory. Miss me with all the bickering, there's nothing to gain. If you don't, I'll choke the air out of your flickering flame. Insane, but I'm in my lane, cannonball on the crane. Brainstorming in the rainstorm, exploring my range. The faint sound from a distance got me intrigued. I live and breathe for a chance to seek out something unique. I speak
Speak upon the issues that get you to correspond. Ambition fuels the mission, this transmission's from beyond.
Transcribe vibration, engraved efficient with cadence. Emit the fragrance of winning, evolve to break through the finish. Line by line, I walk out the fire to keep inspired. Joaquin like Phoenix, rising from the ashes till my cash advances. No prophylactic, raw dog until my goals evolving. I'm just kidding, still my joker token, midnight smoking. Change up the stizzy, got so many flavors. You can lend your neighbors, changes it, but never rotation.
The harmony of change, our majority remains strong, overly amazing. Going different places, a permanent oasis. Moving in my phrases, fluent all the way. Blooming in my veins, removing all the chains. Recruiting in the rain, improving every plane. Maestro emergence, the urge is contagious. I write better nervous, I've learned this behavior. Unloading verse.
Well, I always got something to add, so glad we rapping. Together we're stronger, running marathons and laughing. All these simple-minded rhyme AI designers try to design these nuts, must have divine nerve. You don't compare to the sacred art of samples and sounds. We don't just bang and shoot it down to the bloody ground. We added actual value with the music, finely tuned, refined, whether tested and applied. Consistently delivering in the nick of time. Quality guaranteed for a good price. Next time you're looking for some mics to get dice, check out the ALR, cause them kids is nice.
It's no secret, the idea is strange, but everything that once was won't always remain. Yeah, I'm different and glad that I'm not the same, cause everybody knows the only thing constant is change. It's no secret, the idea is strange, but everything that once was won't always remain. Yeah, I'm different and glad that I'm not the same, cause everybody knows the only thing constant is change.
I see my voice and how they constantly prevail despite the hell each individual must bear. Every song that is created is like air. It's the oxygen that's making me aware. Awaken all my senses once again so I can stare back into the ocean that's life and be a whale. That's a metaphor for life that we inhale. In the spirit of a swordfish, ALR makes you exhale. Toast to the future that together we declare.
Acid Lab is hip-hop rap track, attracting punk rockers and them kids with the backpacks. Skyscraper giants navigating through the whack crap. We formed an alliance that would make Voltron rock and ALR snap back. Lyricism is exactly what we're known for. Acidic folklore, a campaign you can vote for. MZ1 on a run, hit the top score. I'm dropping bombs nuclear like the Cold War.
I keep my eyes on the prize, I'm never looking back. I gotta change and evolve, just like the hook in fact. I wear my heart on my sleeve and I never took it back. That's just a part of who I am besides my crooked past. And now I look and laugh at how I was a stupid ass. Time is moving fast and I guess I didn't do the math. But I'm proud of my accomplishment if you want to prove the facts. And now I got accomplices saying, Turtle, you the man.
It's no secret, the idea is strange, but everything that once was won't always remain. Yeah, I'm different and glad that I'm not the same, cause everybody knows the only thing constant is change.
The only constant is change. Pour me some wine in the sunshine. Roll up a cigar, toast to ALR. Pour me some wine in the sunshine. Roll up a cigar, toast to ALR.
I want it like that.
Like double time? So like 140, 71.